So I wanted to take this opportunity to outline and illustrate how to use OneNote. It's a great program that can help anyone organize their notes. And it is part of the Office suite, so it's kind of, if you buy the Office suite, it's free. We might as well take advantage of some of our free programs. So I've pinned my OneNote to my lower bar. So once I open that, this is what it kind of looks like. So just to give you a bit of an orientation here, it looks a lot like Microsoft Office. So you've got your file, home, insert, etc., all your hot buttons up top. And the interesting part is you have a series of notebooks, or you have a column where you can create a series of notebooks. The way I look at notebooks is I look at them as kind of like my binder. So it might be my English subject binder, my math subject binder, my science subject binder, etc. So an easy way to create a notebook is to right-click on this left-hand column and create new notebook. Pretty simple. Let's look at our test notebook. That's the one I'm in right now. And I want to give you a bit of an orientation of once you're inside the notebook. So right now I'm inside my test notebook. So let's look, for example, this is my GLS 1.0 notebook. I'm inside this notebook. So I'm going to hit test again. And notice the top. The top are tabs, kind of like dividers in a binder. And you can label them just about anything. All you have to do is hit the tab. So let's say, for example, you're trying to organize your geography binder and you want to label your units. 1, 2, 3, unit 4, for example, which is great. Notice that I know I'm in unit 4 once the whole series here is pink. If I hit unit 1, I'm inside the Unit 1 tab. Within the tabs, you can create a series of pages. So I'm going to just label my first page testing, just because we're testing this. And I'm going to add another page. Let me just do subtest. Now, if I want to link this page, the subtest page, to the testing page, I can right-click it, and I can do a whole bunch of different things. But what I really want to do is make as a sub-page. Notice that I can collapse or expand any page that has sub-pages. So, well, how do you use this to take notes? It's really rather simple. You take your cursor, press it anywhere, and start writing your notes. Now, if that's the basics of how to use OneNote, if, however, you want to do something a little bit more advanced, you can. So I'm going to enter into my unit number 2. I'm going to try and show you the insert button. This is really one of my favorite buttons in OneNote because you can do so many interesting things. So I'm going to attach a file. Let's just pick anything, not really a big deal what I pick. I'll insert that. Now I have two choices. I can attach the file or I can insert the printout. So I'm going to attach the file right here. Notice I've attached the file. Great. Now what I can do is I can double click it and it automatically opens that file. That's fantastic. What it means you can do is if your teacher, for example, posts some notes online or they send you information through email, you can consolidate all of those notes in one location, which is ideal. That way you go only to OneNote in order to study instead of having to go to multiple sources and multiple places to find the information. So there's something else we can do as well. What I want to do is I want to show you the insert file printout. Now let me see if I can find a PowerPoint presentation. Just use this one. It's going to insert what this would look like as a printout. So let's see what it comes up with. So notice that I have my whole PowerPoint presentation embedded within my OneNote note. Now, that's great, but what is even better is I can go like this, and as the teacher's talking about the PowerPoint presentation, I can create notes on the side. So these are my personal ideas about class concepts. Oh, you're thinking, wow, that's kind of small. I basically, I can expand them. I can expand the whole page if I wanted to. I can collapse the whole page, etc. So the insert button is ideal. You can insert a whole bunch of different things, pictures, online pictures, links, videos, etc. So OneNote really becomes the one place you can go to put all of the information for your units all together. So that's ideal. You can use it in a simple way or a more complex way. Now, you can also insert page templates, and they do have a bunch of page templates. Academic ones, so detailed lecture notes. I've never done this before, but there you go. So if you are having a problem trying to create notes, for example, this one will help give you a structure that's very simple to use. So again, this becomes a really great resource. I would encourage you to play with it, practice on it. It's not hard to learn, and you don't have to do amazingly complex things with it. You can start simple and build on those skills. So hopefully you'll take the time to play with this and get familiar and comfortable with it. Thank you very much for listening.